Hello, guys. Welcome to
Well,
another episode of. What the hell were you
I, I was gonna say what happened to sound checks and stuff, bro.
doing?
Mm.
I haven't done like a sound check in like the last three episodes.
Also, you're laughing all those times. So that time you kept on saying sound check one, two, one. You're just laughing. Oh my goodness.
No, that I'm
Continue,
saying
bro.
I'm literally saying I haven't done that. Like I literally haven't done a sound check in the past three episodes, so I have no idea what you're talking about. I stopped like three episodes ago. When was the last time you heard me doing a sound check? Yeah, because I have
Was
all
it on
the
Monday?
No, no, it definitely was not. I have all
Tuesday?
I have all the sound checks saved on my laptop. We haven't done it for like the last three episodes.
Mm. Well, one of us is laughing, and I don't think it's me.
It's you. It's definitely you. Anyway, welcome to episode I think 9 of the Keep to Touch channel. It's your boy Michael and
Philip,
yeah, nah, yeah. I'm never going to. I don't think I'm ever going to get this in the history of this podcast. Um,
I got it last time.
okay, all right, buddy. Yeah, you did actually. Yeah, that's true.
Yes, yes, I did. This is a
Anyway.
laugh for now.
Anyway, yeah, welcome to the Keep It Touch channel. It's your boy Michael and Philip, and we are here with you with another breakdown and our thoughts on Xmen 97 episode 5. Is it episode 5?
No, six.
6. That's crazy. We have like doesn't mean we have
Seven,
like what 4 episodes left.
six, three.
3 episodes. It's only 9 episodes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yo, are you? I'm going to Google it. Yeah,
yes.
yeah, laughing, bro.
I am not. In fact,
Xmen 97.
hmm,
Xmen 97.
and services.
Season
Yeah, Philip is
2.
right.
Mm.
Affirm my existence, Michael. Tell me, was I right?
I
Was your
don't.
daddy right?
Are you high? I have only one daddy, Magneto. Okay, we'll feature 9 episodes. Okay, so we have only 3 episodes left.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
actually not enough episodes. I don't think it's enough. How many episodes?
Hmm.
I don't remember. I don't remember how many episodes season
This
one
one
had.
was 10 episodes.
Season two is going to. Ah, well, we'll see what's happening. Yeah. So episode six of what do you call it? X Men 97 season 2.
Uh,
So
Yeah.
before we do that, we're going to jump into the update section and the shower thoughts section after that. So update section. Philip, do you have anything new that you've seen, read, sung, or danced since the last time we did a podcast episode?
So right, there was this TikTok trend in it. So I decided to hop on and try and follow the dance. It's a bit different from the one I was talking about last time. And I was I couldn't do it. So I said, you know what? I know I knew how to dance once upon a time. So I went back to my roots, right? Back in 2016, I was on the Rolex and reverse and stuff. I started going back to my roots. Started, I think I was really good at it. Hey, uh,
I don't know why I'm
yeah.
listening to this shit. Like I should I should just cut you off.
They
Like
don't, they don't, they don't ask me, bro. Don't ask me what
I,
have I listened or danced to?
I don't know.
Is
I
that
don't know. Like the moment you started talking, I should have just like cut you off and called another person and start doing the podcast because I don't even know why am I even talking to you right now? Like why?
Alright, bro? I was reading this manga this like last few days. It's a romance manga, I think. It's called Honeko Honeko Akabane's Bodyguards. Yes.
The what now?
It's the character's name, the female character's name. Honeko Akabane's Bodyguards. Like I should be knowing the Japanese name instead.
Oneko
Yeah,
Cabanes bodyguard, something like that.
yeah. Uh, it's it's alright. It's alright. It's
Is
like
it romance?
the yeah. It's just a romance. Yeah,
Of course it is.
Sure, bro. Yeah, it's the girl is the secret daughter of a Yakuza boss, and we're trying to kill her because of succession wars and stuff. And the her father doesn't want her to get into the Yakuza life, so he hires her childhood friend to be her bodyguard. But the entire classroom in her school are her bodyguards, so he's just like added to her detail, and their job is to protect her from people trying to kill her. And the childhood friend likes her. She also likes him. Like they both don't know up until where I am, but it's a romance with action on the side or action in the front. I think they're side to side, action and romance side to side. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm
Mm,
listening to this shit. Like, I,
I'm not talking to you, dog.
yeah, I
I'm
don't know
talking
why
to
I'm
my,
listening to
my
this shit.
beautiful listeners.
I should
I'm still
take
not
this.
talking to you.
I should take this headphone off and just like start doing it. But it looks like there's a movie. They've done a movie about this manga.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, like a live action.
yeah.
Oh, interesting. I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, it came out in
You're up next, big
2024.
bro.
Came out in 2024.
Mm.
Mm, let me see. Interesting. Yeah, yeah, done.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I saw Motor City. Um, the main cast. Well, the main character was played by Alan Ritchson, and honestly, I didn't know this movie was going to come out. But I was looking for a movie to watch this weekend. I booked the ticket for yesterday, but I didn't have a car, so I got a rental and then changed the booking to today. And I went to see it, and I love Alan Richardson. He's one of my favorite characters. I think Reacher is one of like the best TV shows of like the modern era. So I
Really.
yeah, Reacher. Have you not seen Reacher?
I think you should see one of his original shows, the actor for Richard.
I've seen Smallville.
No, 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 not that one. He was in Smallville. No,
He was in
not
Smallville.
that one.
He was Aquaman.
Nah, talking about his show, the show, the one he's really known for.
Smallville. I only know he's known for
Mm,
like Smallville and like a movie where he was shirtless. That's the only thing I know about him.
mm. Something Blue Hills or something. What's it called?
That's a
Something
movie. I
like
don't think
that.
it's a TV show.
No, no, no. It was a series. No, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Blue Mountain State. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one he was shirtless, but I thought it was a movie.
Nope.
Blue Mountain State. Yeah, the college thing. Yeah, that's the one he was shirtless in it. Yeah, I've seen the this thing. What do you call it? I've seen the video on
Yeah,
social media. Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I don't really care about his acting. I've seen Smallville, so that's where I know him from.
yeah, Tad. He
So,
was like
mhm,
uh, you continue. He was like Stifler. Mm,
I mean,
yeah,
I don't care for it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care for it. I added it to my watch list on Plex, but I haven't watched it yet. So maybe one day I'll watch it.
Ted Castle.
Anyway, yeah. So I think Reacher is one of the best TV shows of our time. I think Reacher season 2 is one of the best TV shows ever made. So I'm a huge fan of Alan Ritchson. So I saw Alan Ritchson was in the movie. I decided to go watch the movie. I went to watch the movie. It was at most it was a 4.5 out of 10. It's mainly
Mm,
because it wasn't a movie for me. I think if you're the type of person in this like artistical Hollywood thing, I think you would like the movie. I think if you're like a true like Hollywood cinephile, not just that you like watching certain type of movies, like you are into like the artistic side of Hollywood. I think you like the movie because the movie was there was no talking throughout the movie. Like that's the only movie I've ever gone to see and I was like, should I leave? Because like I didn't realize what type of movie. I didn't read anything about it. I just saw like Alan Ritchson. I was like, I need to see a movie this week. So like I went to watch it. There was no talking throughout the movie. It was I think at most there were like 10 lines in the whole movie. It's just like this. I think the movie takes place like the 90s or the I don't know maybe the 70s. I don't know what I'm not good with the like culture of the years, but it was like olden time and they have this old dress. Yeah, it was weird and it wasn't weird. It was interesting with the mafia lifestyle and yeah. So it was interesting watching a movie with like no talking throughout the movie and it was action of course because it was Ali Richardson. But like yeah, it's and the reason why I didn't like the movie is like at the end of the movie I'm like so this movie about two men fighting over a woman. That's literally what the movie is about. But because of like it's made as a, like an artistic movie, it will make sense for people who are looking at the artistic value. But for me, who is like logically thinking about this, I'm like, I just literally wasted 2 hours watching a movie about two men fighting because of a girl. I was so pissed. But yeah, I think if you are watching it for what it is, it will be like maybe a 7 out of 10. But for me, I think it was a 4 out of 10. I don't think you should use your money to go. I like Alan Richardson. I hope the movie does well. But to be honest, I don't think you should waste your money and go to the theater for this. It's not worth it. You can wait for it on digital. Yeah, so I think that's the only new thing I've seen. I want to jump into the shower thoughts section, but Philip, I don't know. Have you
Mm,
have you seen like the trailers, like the new trailers that came out from San Diego Comic Con?
yes,
Which trailers have you seen so far?
I saw Avengers Doomsday
Bro, what?
and Clayface.
I like the Clayface trailer. Like, what do you think about the Clayface trailer?
Uh, I was like, okay, because have you said it on this spot? I think it was in a private call. We're like, why is like the next direction after was Supergirl Clayface? These guys are not cooking shit. But then I saw it, I was like, okay, okay, this looks really good. Except I can't really do a horror, but I think I might still watch this because it's like going to be a DC based movie. But I still can do horror. But yeah, I think they're cooking, bro. I think
Like,
they're actually cooking.
you know me, like
Uh,
I'm a horror connoisseur, and as a horror movie, like when I saw the new trailer that came out, I was like, this is hype. They might be cooking. Like, yeah, I'm
yeah,
like, as a horror fan, I'm interested. I think it was a really good trailer.
yeah, I saw people say they could use like almost all of Batman's villains as like horror movie, in like horror movies, because all of them are well crazy like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
body
true.
horror. Mm, yeah,
I thought I thought the Clayface. I'm excited for it. I still don't think there's any reason to be doing a Clayface movie like the DCU, but I'll probably watch it because it's Clayface. Not because it's Clayface, but because the trailer was like a good horror movie trailer. Sorry. um.
oh,
Mhm.
I also saw Resident Evil.
Yes, I also saw Resident Evil. It's I think like I don't know. I think I'm judging too early, but from the trailer, there's so many plot holes. I'm like, I don't know. Like when I saw the trailer, I was like, this guy like came to the house and the phone wasn't working. Why don't you just go into your car and go and look for help? Uh, what?
Personally, I think the trailer looks very accurate. It's like exactly like the games. You know how because they're games,
No,
so
but
you
but
enter there, find a
the
gun, and then
games the games they are cops like not cops but like they are military personnel.
hell nah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, but hell nah.
Yeah, like most of the I don't know. I haven't played Raccoon City. Actually, I haven't played a lot of them, but
You haven't played any of them.
I have. I started playing the Resident Evil
Don't laugh
franchise.
like you.
No,
You
I started
started.
playing the Resident Evil franchise. I'm playing 1 to 3 right now. All of from
And
one
where are
to
you right now?
right now. I'm on one.
The one. I
Yeah,
know. I believe you're on one. You're probably like the first act or the first act.
I'm way past that. But like 1 to 3 is merged into one game. All the main characters are military personnel.
Mm,
I don't know about I don't know about 9. I think 9 is the latest one. I think 9 was the one that just
nine
came
is
out.
Leon. Leon from part two.
9 is the one that just came out, right? The one that came out this year.
Uh,
Yes, I
no,
think it's
Philip, you
9.
must don't laugh. It was the
Okay.
10, I think.
Oh no no no! What are you high? There's no Resident Evil 10.
Uh,
Yeah, it was Resident Evil 9.
yeah,
I
it was a
remember.
9. Damn it, I did laugh.
Okay, so Resident Evil 9. Yeah, Leon is also military. We know that. I don't know about 8. Let me see 8.
Leon is a police officer.
Same thing.
Mm,
Nah, that's as a
sure.
as
Yeah.
I was about I was about to say as a I'm not going to say but like yeah I'm not going to disrespect nah, no but like in the context of what we're talking about same thing.
Yo, the 7 and 8 guy was not a military person.
Yeah, it's that
Um,
Ethan Winters. I have no idea. Wait, hold on.
with the sole exception of Ethan Winters, of course. That guy is actually a real person, bro. All the other guys, they're fake. Yeah, I'll get into my residence. Maybe I should make them my shout. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make them my shout outs this time, bro. I had different things. I was gonna say. Anyway,
Let's let's let's
uh,
let's let's zoom through them so that we can get to the shouters anyway. But like yeah, basically
yeah,
like everyone has like a reason to like engage into like their house or whatever like wherever you are supposed to be. But this main character, like, he goes to the house to like make a phone call, and reception. I'm like, nigga, leave and drive away, because you think you've hurt the person, so drive and go and look for help. Like that's a logical step. But I feel like I'm judging the trailer too early, so I don't know.
I don't remember what happened after he wasn't getting. Sorry, he goes up. But after that happens, I think nah, I can't. I don't want to laugh, bro. I think when he can't get service, he has like some noise and then looks through the dress, finds a gun, no bullets. Then he goes up, gets
He
bullets.
he walks around the house for like a while. I also think he hears something, but like he walks around the house for like a while, and then he looks out the window and he sees the woman he hits running back towards him, and then he takes
It
a
was the
shot.
woman he hit.
Yeah,
I really wasn't paying attention.
and then he takes a shotgun and he starts putting
The
bullets
bullets.
into it.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, bro. That's just like the games. So it's funny. Uh, is there this random character outside of the main storyline dealing with the outbreak in its own way, like how a normal person would react?
A normal person
Uh,
would have gone into the car if they weren't getting the car. Like I'm like nigga, like
uh,
leave, bro.
that
Uh,
that
but
just gets into that. We'll see.
anyway, have you seen the yeah, I'm not a fan of Anne Reese, but like they also released the Anne Reese is the Queen of the Damned story, which is going to like take place in like the Talamasca Mayfair Witches universe also.
What do you mean by I'm not a fan of Anu? All right, Anne Reese, not Anne Reese.
I
We're
didn't
talking about the
I didn't say Anne
novelist.
Reese. I said Anne Reese. Yes,
Or
the
speak better
novelist Anne
English.
Reese. There was also the Blade Runner 2099. I watched the trailer, but I didn't understand anything, so I was like, eh. I was like,
Mm.
bro, I have no idea what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like yeah, you're dissing me. I was like Anne Reese. I know Anne Reese. Why would you be more of a fan of Anne Reese than I am?
Me, I'm not necessarily a fan
Like
of Anne Reese because I haven't read any of her novels, and
exactly.
I heard that like the TV shows butcher the
Yeah.
novels. but I saw what the TV
Um,
shows.
really, you've seen what do you call it? Interview with a Vampire.
I'm not watching that nonsense. I'm not watching. I heard interview the vampire I speak. That's what people see. But
Mm,
I haven't watched interview the vampire. I haven't watched the vampire let's start. But I've watched the Mayfair Witches and I'm watching the Talamasca.
okay. I guess you're a good lapper. The Mayfair witches. Okay.
We had this
And what
conversation.
were you saying?
What?
I know we had this conversation. I remember that. I thought you were just saying it for the audience. But didn't you say it on to the audience already?
Yes, I said it in the podcast. That's why I was like, why are you?
Then why are you saying it again, Michael? You need to do
Because
better.
I was talking about the Queen of the Damned.
Gotta be
And
sharper, Michael.
what?
You've got to be sharper, Michael.
What does that have to do with Queen of the Damned?
You need to start repeating yourself, bro.
What? What are you talking about?
Mm. Do you understand me?
I'm not even going to ask. Anyway, Marvel's Wolverine. They also released a trailer for the Wolverine. I saw a
Mm.
comment like under the Wolverine trailer. Someone was like, when you have to like create an alternate universe, murder the parents of your love interest, kill her father figure, and be in trouble for you to get a girl. I'm like, bro, why, why are they dragging my man's Wolverine's name through the death like that?
Ah,
Yeah, because
yeah,
he's
I'm slightly lost.
so in a storyline. Apparently, the rumors going around is Wolverine killed Jean's parents, and also this is an alternate timeline, and the X-Men don't exist, so Xavier couldn't be her teacher, and it seems like Wolverine and Jean are like together in the like game. So they are saying like they are saying that all that had to happen for Wolverine to get a kill. I'm like, bro, the slander is crazy.
At least he got the girl.
Yeah.
That's what they'll be in my book.
Uh, also, have you seen the Avatar Seven Havens trailer?
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
Uh, First I was like, this animation, but then I've seen from their movies, I can see it's basically one to one. Just that, the movies, so it's more polished, but I see where the animation is coming from, like the animation style is coming from.
Mm.
Uh, First of all, so it was a good day for me as a Korra hater. Oh my goodness, the slander is going to be immaculate.
I've
It's gonna
seen,
be immaculate.
I've seen people like talking about it. And I'm like, it's funny, but I'm like, the trailer doesn't prove that Korra did something wrong.
Oh, like I was so happy hit on it. I went to watch like some TV. Someone was like, "Oh, it's probably that someone is like gaslighting the world into thinking Korra did something bad, or like someone like they're hiding like some hidden history or something. Like that's like probably like an inside story people don't know. Like that's probably true, but in times of slander, we do not care about facts. We don't care. This is slander. Okay,
Bro,
this is an agenda we are on.
nah, bro,
So the
the Korra hits. I saw an Instagram video where the person was like, um, where the person was like, Korra, you said, yeah, Korra haters like finding out what Korra had done, and it's just like, like the Korra defenders trying to like defend Korra and go. It's like it's a video of like Gohan, like Gohan being ripped apart by Cell and what do you call it? Android 18 and Android 17, and I'm like, bro, just leave these niggas alone, bro. Just
oh
leave them alone, bro. Because I don't like Korra, and I hate the Legend of the Korra TV show. But like, I'm like, you guys are like, the slander is becoming
there's no
too much.
legend of the Korra TV show. That's what it's called.
Yes, yes. There's no Legend of the Korra TV show in Boston. Say,
No, I
yeah.
mean that's not what it is called.
The TV show, The Legend of Korra.
Uh,
That's what it's called.
yeah, that's true. Legend of Korra. By the way, you said Legend of the Korra. I think that just threw me off. Huh.
I think
Interesting. Huh.
you're on your own program. Anyway, yeah, I didn't like the animation. I think as the bending and the fight scenes seemed good to me, but I didn't like. I haven't seen the Avatar movie yet. I'll watch it like tomorrow or something.
I
But
don't know about it and bending, but I saw them like bend like F, and I was like, I don't, I just mostly this, bro. But well,
it looked cool to
this
me.
was yeah, it looked cool. I don't know, man. Maybe I have to go look at it again, but it didn't. Like like when you see tough, I don't use tough because it's tough, but like when you see anyone bending, because the example I'm using is Earth, right? Earth.
Hmm.
This guy's no, it felt like some of those like those like fan made thought projects.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, it
Me,
just
that's how the whole animation looks to me. I feel like the animation is
mm,
too like childish and uh it's too childish. Like I feel like I don't know, maybe they are not making it for like adults, but like I feel like the adults, the fans of the last Airbender is like the people who are going to be most interested. So I don't know why they are making it like this. It's so weird.
mm. And also the whole twin avatar. Let's forget about all this or like let's get out of like plot. Just
I don't
you
think it's
haven't
twin
like
avatars. I think they're twins, but only the main character is the avatar.
because I saw some people some theories around because at the end of the trailer we saw Vatu, right?
Yeah.
And
eh,
which first of all proves that girl Korra is useless. Bro just left her. She's basically Roku but worse. But this is just the beginning of the slander. We're just starting. I think I saw some theory that um because the spirits are mingling around and people don't have faith in Avatar anymore. And Avatar used to be like the bridge between the spirit and the human, and like they believe in different things now. So that's ideology has split the Avatar in two. So there's like a human avatar and then like a spirit avatar. They're still the avatars, or there's going to be like a new dark avatar and like normal avatar, like how Unavatu happened. Something like I don't know, man. I don't know.
uh, I want to say people are reaching, but at this point, I don't even know what storyline they can do again. So maybe it's
Yeah.
possible. It's possible because I remember watching The Legend of Korra for the first time, and I was like, "What shit am I watching?" Like the difference, the difference between The Legend of Korra and the last Airbender was so vivid. It was crazy, and I think they're doing it with the same. They're doing the same here. Like now, because
Uh,
like I know that that's what they do in Avatar. When I saw like the floating motorcycle, I was like, you know what? I, I, I that's Avatar now. Like apparently, every new TV show, they do like a whole advancement in technology and change. But like, yeah, we'll see when it comes out.
yeah. Also, I feel like I thought this one was watching to I've forgotten. Like, Crow was the avatar right before her, these guys, right? Which and I don't know how long Korra lives. Old age that she died, maybe I don't know. But like the way they're talking about the avatar and all these things, they're talking like it was like 100 or 200 years ago, and I was like, they just talk like what 30 years ago or something. Like, uh,
I was also thinking the same thing. I think they're going to.
yeah.
They might. I don't know. Like they might do it like a long time and then give us a reason why there hasn't been an Avatar since Korra or something.
Like, has there never? Is that the thing? Like, there's not. It hasn't been an avatar for a long time since Korra, or
That's
is
what
it
it.
that
That's
Korra
what
just died like a few years ago?
I think
And
that's
these
what
people are
it
talking about
looks
her
like
like,
to me. And that's I think that
yeah,
I think
'cause,
that's what it looks like. I think it looks like there hasn't been an Avatar for a long time, but I'm assuming so.
imagine because this girl, this lady, or I want to call her something else, because she you know how she messed with the whole avatar cycle and things like all this past spirit are gone. I think that happened with Rafa and all of that.
Yeah,
It became hard for the pause.
yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So I was like, uh, maybe because of what happened with the Avatar cycle, right?
Mhm.
Maybe that might have messed up the, automatic reincarnation thing that was supposed to happen and delayed it. Like I don't know. It's basically up in the air. Like it could be anything at this point, but
Yeah.
there's
Because.
a lot of possible theories. Yeah.
I remember seeing a video, like a video shot by a YouTuber, and he was talking about it's not directly related to what you said, but he was talking about like um which avatar made the most like mistakes, like,
Mm,
and like he was mentioning the avatars, like people like say it's Korra because of the fact that like she lost, what do you call it, the previous lives, and he was mentioning like all what the avatars did, and then his conclusion was that it was Roku, because Roku is like the whole reason for like the 100 war thing with
mm,
the Fire Nation. And I was like, technically that's true. But when you're talking about the consequences, not like just the direct action, but like the consequence of what's happened. I think the consequence of not having past lives is more severe than the 100 years of what do you call it? Um, the 100 years that came out because Roku didn't want to kill Susan. At
mm,
least that's what it was to me. I was like, yeah, I think the consequences would be impactful for generations of not having previous lives to help them in their various training and things. Anyway, yeah,
mm.
let's. It's already been 30 minutes, and we haven't even started the shout out section. Let's start the shout out section. Philip, do you have anything, any topic that you've been meaning to talk about?
Yeah. Yeah. I had one and it just left me. It was something. I remember when we were talking. It's like, oh, I think I can do that for my shout outs instead.
Yeah,
Then
you did say that.
oh yeah, yeah, I was listening. Yeah. Anyway, I forgotten, so whatever. So about 9/11, right? I
Mhm.
think it was an inside job. What do you think, Michael?
Wait,
I was
let's
kidding.
let. I
Okay,
was about.
my actual topic is
Hey, wait.
yeah,
But before we go to your actual topic, because I was about to say like I was about to say, give me your reasons why you think, because I don't think it's an inside job. But like I was about to say, like, give me your reasons why you think it's an inside job. But then you
oh,
were
I
joking
saw
still.
someone say it. I saw someone say it on the internet.
Yeah, I've seen people say that before, and I'm like that.
Yeah,
I'm like that makes no sense to me. But well, anyway. Now let's. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Otherwise we'll spend time talking about it. Anyway, what's your real
yeah.
topic?
So you're playing Resident Evil, right?
Yeah,
One. What are your thoughts on it in the
trash.
game? Okay, trash in what sense?
It's mainly because it's old. It doesn't have anything to do with the story. I think the story is not the story is good. It's just like it's first of all it's a survival game, and I hate survival games. I
Mm,
prefer RPGs. So
okay.
it's annoying like having to like keep your resources, manage them, and then create like the things you might need, like bullets and health and other things. But the most annoying part
Mm,
is the fact that it's a really old game, so the graphics are like bad and the game mechanics are so trash. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I think the main problem I have is like the mechanics is way too old, so it's kind of annoying to play. So
mm.
yeah. So why were you asking about it?
Well, I was going more on the story, right? So I
Mhm.
watched like multiple playthroughs of Resident Evil 9, like from beginning to end.
Mhm.
And that shit kind of annoyed me a bit. And I was like, what the? So I went to like dive deep into like the lore of Resident Evil, see what happened in previous parts, mostly in like part one to five or six, just to see how. And I've seen like Resident Evil movies. I've seen like yeah, live action. Like I think I've seen like the first two, and I've seen this animated movie, like two of them. I've got what to record. And
Mhm.
one thing that the thing that pisses me off, right? So in these movies, they'll have like this big bad monster, this like umbrella corporation, new more like Mr. X or Mr. XL or whatever their names are.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know T1000, those guys, yeah, those big Hulk looking at guys that throughout the entire game, right? They're going to be like this unstoppable force where you see them like catch missiles, catch torpedoes, tank tanks, like basically basically Superman in a world where they're not supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And your main character's mission is going to be to like survive and just avoid them the entire game, whilst like uncovering whatever major plots uh, that game had going. And then after you finish uncovering a major plot, major, all the twists and turns, blah blah blah, the final fight with whoever's been chasing you the entire game, you like attack you from behind. The main character like dodge. The guy will, like start, stick his hand in like a tank, and then the main character will shoot the tank. That tank would explode, and then they are like protective suit or whatever will get destroyed and they'll go straight into phase two, where they're like this giant monster with like tentacles all around or something. And if you ask me, they're way easier in that state. I just, it's just like, I just don't like how for the entire game, this guy, these villains are like, these monsters are just going to seem so unbeatable. So like human beings can't beat this. I'm just wondering how is the main character going to be there, and then it just stores itself most of the time. And they are supposed to enter a form that's supposed to be more threatening. I'm like, this guy is just crashing out, flailing on the ground. Like, how is he supposed to be a bigger threat? It's just so annoying. Like, also, you've probably seen those clips from uh, the one with Jill, the remake with Jill. I've forgotten what it's called. I think it was Resident Evil 4 or 5.
That's
Where
that
it
one.
was,
Is that the one where the girl was hanging and you when Leon comes in, he shoots. Well, I don't know if it's Leon, but like he comes in and shoots the this year she falls on the bed or something, and then a
I
priest.
don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. This one had Jill as the main character, the girl. uh, Joe Valentine. She was the
Mm,
main character.
let me
It
Google
was the one
that.
where she was, yeah. You've probably seen clips. You've seen, you type Joe and gotten into the monster. There was like clips all over because that guy was like just terrorizing her and terrorizing us because he was just jump scaring every time. Like the amount of aura, amount of aura, and how like they were basically like Homelander in the Raccoon City. We're like
Mm,
and they just get beat some stuff. And I've also seen some animated movies. There was this movie, I forgot what it's called. It was one with Leon and this guy who could control like the dog zombies
Vendetta.
and the fight Vendetta. And yeah, so have you seen Vendetta? Have you seen Vendetta?
No, not yet.
Okay, brother. The way these what would you call it? T1000 what they're called, right? The way these T1000, I think there was like two of them, just two. They were running shit down, bro. Running shit down. Like, and there was not just plenty. Like, I'm telling you, one of the main guys who control dog zombies. So there were like equal threat all around. These guys were running, walking everyone down. The last like fight scene, it was Leon, that guy who could control dogs, versus one of those T1000. That guy was beating all the dogs. He was tanking all the torpedoes. Like was just walking them down, and then he gets beat the way I described. His hand like gets stuck in the tanker blows up, and then he
Mm,
enters his face too, and he's just like flailing around. They fight so hard to beat him, and I think they like shoot him in the head like point blank with a tank, and he dies. So like, all right, bro, we've done this, and then five more of them pull off, and then the U.S. government pulls out with like jet, which is how they you get out of there. But
yeah.
I just it's just like this recurrent theme in a show like show like a franchise like Resident Evil. And I wasn't a Resident Evil fan. Like I didn't go into it. I was like, why do people like this show so much? This series so much when this is the shit it does. And it's probably because of things like how should I say like it's probably because of the moments. Because when I was looking through this, I saw Wesker. I was like, oh, this Wesker guy is really cool. I saw Chris like punching the boulder and stuff like that. So okay, I can see why people are liking. I saw Leon doing all of his backflips and all of that. I'm like, yeah, it's just I think it's probably a lot of like cultural fuel and adoration that puts it up. And it's not just this show. I was attacking wrestling because I felt like we were conversant with it. Dragon Ball is a show that had gave me the same feeling.
Wait,
Get into it, but I didn't grow.
before I go to Dragon Ball, the thing about like the thing that's people when people like when people watch cutscenes, they forget that like it's a game. You know,
Mm.
like you can talk about story all you want, but if the game mechanics are good enough, people will play the game. People don't play the game because the story is like peak or something. They play because like there's like Resident Evil is one of the best survival games out there. That's why it's the greatest because yeah, it has one of the story is good, sure, but like it's one of the best survival games you get. So that's the thing. It's like it's not simply about the story. Like it's a game. People play it. People like are actually the main characters. So yeah, that's part of it.
I feel like they have to be liking more than just the like as you said, what do you call it, a survival game where you like gather the materials and do blah blah. Because there's this Chinese Japanese game, Silent Hill, I think it does like a better job of doing that. Like for me,
No, but
because as
that's
I said, Resident Evil,
that's
yeah,
that's
Resident Evil is
different.
one where
It's like telling me what do you call it? What do you call it? Ghost of Tsushima and Assassin's Creed, let's say Valhalla, are both RPGs. I don't think both of their
mm,
stories like great or something, but I still prefer Ghost of Tsushima because I like the gameplay better. The mechanics is better. I like the fact that I can move between different stances and use like what do you call it? Use different sword styles. Oh, but Assassin's Creed
mm,
Valhalla, you're literally just hacking and slashing with an axe. They are both RPGs. The stories are like well, at least to
like
me.
Strash, you
But
gotta play
it's
Assassin's Creed 3.
that's an Assassin's Creed game. I'm like Assassin's Creed Valhalla is an RPG. It's not an Assassin's Creed game. That's what I'm saying. So like
Okay, okay,
it's
then
not
what's
that simple. You can't say like oh there's a better survival game. That's that no two games are the same.
but Assassin's Creed Valhalla is trash. So that's not a good comparison.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla isn't trash. The Assassin's Creed Valhalla is not an Assassin's Creed game. That's the problem.
Mm, perchance.
You're talking about Dragon Ball.
Mm, yeah. I don't want to go too deep into the Dragon, but that's like a whole nother thing. But it's just these stories where, because for me, as you were talking about the survival and the gameplay and all that, for me, it's like sure gameplay mechanics, but the story is still there. Like when I'm looking forward to the next threat. It's like when I see a cutscene and I see the villain snatch the girl or snatch the cure or snatch whatever the objective is, I'm like, damn, bro, how are we gonna? What are we going to do after we finish this quest of like finding the key to the door and leaving this like mansion? What do we do when we actually meet this guy face to face? And I'm thinking about that whilst I'm going through this like 2 hour quest. And we meet that guy and then he just like solves himself, like the problem just solves it. I'm like, bruh, have you do you know about dispatch?
Yes,
Let
I
me
know.
go to let me go to dispatch instead.
First of all,
Yeah.
wait. First of all, you're forgetting the gameplay in between the cutscenes. Like you're forgetting that you actually have to fight. Like you're literally like fighting before the cutscene is there. So like whatever happens in the cutscene is after you've sweat to like save throughout the story. Like you save your bullets. You've crafted different type of bullets for like the final battle because the final battle you can literally reach without any bullets. That's one of the things about Resident Evil that pisses me off. So like you build your
Yeah.
your your
But
gear, you build all these things, and then you come prepared to fight.
mm, but my problem is story wise, like I'm talking like because actually you can get there without anything. My problem is that story wise, the whole problem this villain has been giving us, the reason why it's been such a big threat, is that a large part of it just solves itself.
because
Like
you
you don't even
won
need to do use
because
any of
you
the gear.
won no because you won the fight. Like
Oh, fine.
you have to fight the villain at the end and win before the cutscene plays out. Did you forget that's how games work?
And that shit was Mickey. I know exactly what you're talking about. That shit was me. I remember watching the final fight, the Valentine, Joe Valentine game I was talking about, and it was essentially the monster just charging at you, then you dodge, and then you hit like this metal electromagnetic thing. Also, I think that was it. And then you like shoot it for it to like shock him. You hit a few and it explode, and then that's when his this thing. I'm like the amount of the way this guy was walking us down the entire game. This is not what he's doing right now. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
It's
What?
a game.
And
Like
nah, bro.
this is the issue I have with like people who watch cutscenes because I was watching a movie reviewer and she was talking about
No, I don't just
damn,
watch the
excuse
cuts.
me.
I watch like the entire walkthrough, like playthrough.
Yeah, but
No,
you're
not
not the
the
one
cutscenes.
playing it.
I'm not.
Like that's the thing. You're not the one. You're not the one playing it. You're not the one like what do you call it, engaging in the this that like when someone is playing to dodge, the person isn't thinking in their mind that wait, why is this, why is the story like this? That's what the person is focused on dodging. The person is trying to survive the game because like you've played where wins meets. When you're dying like 5 times in the same hour, you don't care. You're not going to care about the story. That's what you're caring about.
Oh, nah. Oh, yes, for sure. Like,
Let's go to dispatch.
man.
You were saying something about, you're going to say
Yeah,
something about dispatch.
yeah. In this, oh, you say if not, like, how my, I don't spoil if you're not willing to be spoiled. I was gonna just spoil the ending.
I already know what happens. I know vaguely what happens at the end, but
All right. So the big bad villain, right? He's been trying to get his hands on this chip thing
don't tell me about it.
that can.
I don't want to know. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, such that stuff.
Yeah, I'm saving to play the rest later. So
Oh, you're playing it.
I played episode 1 when it first came out. I just haven't continued because I don't know when season 2
Uh,
is going to come out.
okay, I guess. Well, that just cuts my thunder short in half. Diminished it, liberated it.
Are you
Well, either
happy?
way, for
Uh-huh.
this part, it just had a shitty. I consider. I think a lot of people should consider it a shitty ending. It's just something was hyped a lot, and then it didn't deliver as much as it should.
Yeah, but
Can't talk anymore without
something like
spoiling it.
dispatch, something like dispatch. Uh, I don't know, but like for me, it might affect me like more because dispatch is like Telltale. I'm a Telltale fan. I've played like most of the
Mm.
Telltale games, and I've also played like other ones like from Life is Strange. So it's basically like almost a visual novel. So like that's story driven. So
You play Life is Strange?
yeah, it's trash.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't finish. I didn't finish it. I hated it.
Life is ignorant. Anyway,
Yeah.
that was just a little rant about stories like that. There's other stories that do something similar where it does things stupidly or it just subverts threats. Like yeah, skill of threat and all. Dragon Ball for me, something I got into. I was like, okay, this show is kind of stupid. And then I realized, oh, people don't watch this show for this thing. As I said for Dragon Ball, I think no, you're gaslighting me again. When I first started, I said I know why people like keep on gaslighting me because I get into my criticism. I tell you, I already understand it because of this, and I tell I understand why people still like Resident Evil because of this and that and then this, and I give all those things. And for
Yeah, but
Dragon Ball, I know why people like it
you
too.
didn't talk about the gameplay. You didn't talk about
Yes, I know the gameplay in that important, big bro. For the amount of love it gets,
it.
hell
It
nah.
it
The
is
gameplay,
like it's
hell
that
nah, hell nah.
important. Like you need to play more games, bro.
I do play more games. You need to play more games. Come play an actual competitive game, right? You test your skill against other people of this world.
This is
You
the
started playing
problem.
sandbox game,
This is the problem. You should be playing single player games, and you should stop playing multiplayer games. That's
and
what
you
the
need to
problem
play
is.
multiplayer games. You need to touch grass, bro.
What play
You need to
multiplayer
touch
game is
grass.
touching grass.
You somehow it's better than playing by yourself. You better play with other people.
I don't.
Mm.
Well, I'm not even going to start here because it's already been 50 minutes. But like, what were you saying about Dragon Ball?
Yeah, like I it's so stupid, man. From I can go on a rant, a heavy rant on the show because I didn't grow up with this. It's something that I've recently been trying to get into because things weren't making sense to me. From
That, that's
uh
crazy. That's crazy.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I do like growing up. I honestly growing up wasn't my thing. And when I was really get to the anime, I was like, I don't want to watch Dragon Ball because it looks like this show where they just scream for 3 episodes to power up and then they like punch each other. I was like, I didn't want to watch it. And
Mm,
then what made me get into it? I think it was just the amount of nonsense I was hearing from Goku fans. And then I think around where Frieza Black came out, so I went to watch Dragon Ball abridged.
mm.
You know. and then I went to read the like Wikipedia on what went down. I couldn't be bothered to read the manga, and I was
Mm-hmm.
just like, this makes because like here's the thing, right? The scaling of Dragon Ball. With as I was coming to like get realize what people say power levels have no
Meaning
what
in
do you call
Dragon
it?
Ball. Yeah,
No meaning
obviously.
anymore. So like, I see what people are talking about now. Because right,
Mm.
like Frieza, right? He's this big. He was like the dominator of the universe, the top
Yeah.
number one. He couldn't. He's been. I don't know how old is Frieza. Centuries, right? He's been dominating the universe for centuries. And he was so strong, stronger than everyone else. Because at that time, when power levels made a bit more sense, he was like billions of times stronger than like their like upper limit at the time. And
Yeah.
super singing, just one super singing transformation was able to bridge that gap. That's how strong one super saiyan transformation was. And that's how
Yeah.
strong Frieza was. That was like, it's not just, oh, he's the big bad with Medusa. He's the big bad of the entire universe. Logically, you should be
Yeah.
seeing anything stronger than him coming out soon. The androids. You're telling me that
Created,
a
yes,
nigga from
17 and
Earth
18.
could create could create machines that the weakest of them were Frieza level. How? What? All those alien races out there who had been actually been terrorized by Freeze's what do you call them army for so long. None of them could create anything close to what this random guy did on Earth based off of pure hatred. That should be nonsense to me, bro. That should do it. And then it gets even worse because the fact that Saiyans get stronger as time goes on, even without transformation. So uh, base Goku at the time, even in Cell, like that Cell arc was stronger than the Super Saiyan from when he fought Frieza. That's how far gone the scaling that goes.
Yeah,
Trunks
but you
no
have to
diff
train though.
Frieza. Sure, but like you have to train. You have to train. How do you get billions of times? Probably billions at that point, billions of times stronger than what the strongest guy was. Oh, nah, oh nah. Like what was the training Goku did or before that? Like but I'm not going to get into the training part. My problem is how fast, like, right? As I said, this is physics.
Generally, wait, before you continue, the thing is generally, like I just want to say this before you continue what you're saying, otherwise I might forget.
Mhm.
Generally, like the power scaling in what do you call it, Dragon Ball doesn't make sense, but like you should also, like you shouldn't forget the fact that like Saiyans are like genetically like evolving creatures. Like Saiyans are meant to grow stronger. That's like literally their DNA. They are supposed to hit their limits and then surpass their limits. That's how their whole
Oh,
destiny
my
is.
problems are not with the Saints, brother. My problems were never with the Saints. My problem is who was pushing them that far. It's like, where did this guy come from? That's why I was attacking the cell, the Andres. How? Oh, did I just see Trunks no div Visa and his dad? Did I just see Goku no div that Trunks? And how is that random? Why are there all these Andres at Goku level, bro? Well, Goku was stronger than most of the Andres, but like, and this guy came from the past, and also apart from the scaling wise, just the logic of stuff. This guy came from the past to warn Goku that, bro, in my future, you had cancer and you couldn't really fight, and then
He
niggas died.
died. Yeah.
Don't make that mistake. Fix that shit. This guy left the disease stagnant for years because it wasn't like the next week. It was like for years. He left that thing there. Why? Give me why? I don't know. I must have missed it. I don't think it was a logical reason. Bro went to fight, got a heart attack mid fight, and had to be put in the ER. Nonsense. Vegeta. Ooh, Vegeta. Vegeta. Bro gets a little bit of power. Just a little bit of power after he gets his ass whooped by 18 and get about that he got the shit wrong. After he gets a little bit of power, he gets one up on sale. Clicking to the top. Like I can't really be pressed about any Dragon Ball because it's like all these villains could be finished at any time. Cell could have been finished by Piccolo at the time when he was the strongest for like 2 episodes or so. Vegeta, when he came back, could have finished the bro decided to leave him to become sure to go and absorb 18. Uh, but Philip, it's in character for Vegeta to do such things. I don't care. You could have ended that episode. Like, bro, you could have ended the arc. You could have ended the arc right there. And then, Cell gets stronger. Goku comes back. He's strong enough to fight this guy. they go ahead. Why did he give him a sensu bean? Why does he give him
Yeah.
a sensu bean? And if you get Super Saiyan 2 transformation, that is also going to be like even like because we just saw how far Super Saiyan 1 transformation jumps you. It jumps you like millions of times stronger. Super Saiyan 2 does so much more. No one could touch the entire arc. That's how much stronger he needed to be to fight still. That's how strong the Super Saiyan 2 transformation is.
Super
And
Saiyans
then all of that goes,
are multipliers. I can't remember the multipliers. Mm.
yeah, but problem is all of that goes out of the window. Then it's like for Boo, I can't really hit on it that much because I don't know the origin of Boo. I know he's like a demon, but I'm not sure. I think he's like the strongest, like some sealed demon from, it's like the strongest sealed demon came from like the demon, which is like an alternate dimension, which I can, okay, makes sense. That there's someone from the alternate dimension who's stronger than our
I
current
thought
universe.
about
Because I just said,
I thought about Base Boo or Super Boo or Kid Boo.
they're all like the same person, no?
He technically
Just different
yes.
personalities and yeah.
And they got separated though.
Like yeah. So I saw that. But like the Babidi's whole plan and why he was like Batman, he was like this the strongest demon king or something that was sealed or so. So he was trying
Mm.
to bring him back. Right?
Are you
Am I
asking
right?
me?
Yeah.
I didn't know you're asking me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Okay. I can't be sure about those facts. And you know,
When
at that
so
point niggas just start
yeah, when I
yeah.
started Dragon Ball, they had already separated. Kid Buu. I even when I started, Super Buu was dead already because I started with GT, so it was only
Mm,
Kid Buu and Buu. But yeah, continue.
yeah. And then after you know, the booster that we just start jumping through power levels like crazy. Everyone has the Super Saiyan 2 form. We are all quadrillions of times, not quadrillions, but like billions of times stronger than the person who was the strongest person in the universe for centuries. But let's say, you know, let's just say the demon realm is that strong. I can't use factors. I didn't go deep into the booster because I don't know its actual origins. But we get a Super Saiyan 3 transformation
Mm-hmm.
sit in the background, to go 10 and trans just breeze through passing 1 and 2. They have fusion, the nonsense Gohan was doing in that arc. When you got Ultimate Gohan, bro was fully sort of finishing the door. Another arc where they could have finished the arc at any point in time if anyone was locked in, bro. Vegeta, Vegeta, once again, selling the bag, bro. Like, what do you mean? He gave a good speech, I guess, bro. Like, it was a pretty good speech. But why? Why are you putting all of us in danger, fam? Why?
The problem is
But Philip,
like
it's in character.
no. The problem is like they are not heroes. They are not fighting to save the people. They are fighting because they like fighting. That's that.
Yes, that's why I came to realize. I'm not in I came to realize something. I was like, okay, so Goku is just this guy who likes, but bro, dead has put the word at danger just for a treat. I came to
Yes.
realize that. I
Yeah.
came to realize that real quick. Real quick. Bro has Super Saiyan 3 in his back pocket the entire. Bro waited to the last minute of the arc. I think bro was just trying to see Vegeta. So we're talking about some 5 minutes Vegeta. 5 minutes is all I need.
Indeed, yes.
Well,
Yes.
oh my god. I'm not gonna get too deep in the bush because a lot of things are pissing me off. And then we get into super, right? Gods are now in the mix. Alright, it makes sense that gods are strong because they are gods. How do we bridge the gaps to gods? You have to do a whole ritual and get Super Saiyan Red, Super Saiyan God to match that.
Hmm.
And I don't even know how Super Saiyan Blue came up off of that.
It's
I
just
didn't even look
training.
back into that. It was just strange. I don't know. You should have crazy, bro. That's crazy.
After you get to red, when you train in red, you get to blue.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but Vegeta went. I think Vegeta
Frieza,
went straight to blue actually.
because I don't see them. I didn't see them doing like ritual for him to get his red. And as somebody who could just enter red without any rituals. This
Yeah.
guy Frieza comes back, and his base form has jumped all the way from. I don't even see Super Saiyan 1 level because Goku Super Saiyan 1 level probably are like the Cell Saga is not even as strong as his base form at that time. So
Yeah.
he's gone from base form Cell Saga Goku all the way all the way to Super Saiyan God Goku in base. How? 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 Do at least one chance. Yeah. How? he just achieves one transformation stronger than Super Saiyan Blue 2. He just like he has like a time limit and he can't control
Golden
his ki and
Frieza.
what of that.
I think he
Yeah.
trained. I think he trained for like 100 years to get Golden Frieza, though.
No, no, hell no. The longest he's been was for 10 years. That's why Black Freezer came about. He just treated, I think he just did push-ups in hell or something. Hell nah.
Yeah, and I think it was 100. Wait, hold on, don't quote me on that. I might be tripping.
That was for Black Freezer, but Golden Freezer.
No, no Oh yeah, that might wait. Let me check. I might be tripping. Let me see. Golden Frieza
Four
train.
months.
Yeah, but I think 4 months in the place was like. Hold on, let me see. Oh, okay, wait, okay. So blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Journey is life by assigning the freedom for the to beat up on performance and looks. So he trained 4 months to get Golden Frieza. So a combination of all trapped in hell. Let's see, first grade and then verification by about shit. See. I think I find James training
Yeah.
for blah blah. His channel so blah blah blah. The wiki doesn't say when he. The wiki doesn't say when he. How long he trained for. Google said 4 months, but I'm trying to find it in the wiki. You
Uh,
continue saying what you're saying. I'm looking for it while you're saying it. Otherwise, we'll be
yeah.
wasting time.
The jumps it was just it's like how do you because my goodness because how much of it, like the way Frieza was started stealing not just in that arc to the entire universe and then you just jump like the jumping makes no sense and then it goes further than that because apart from because you enter the tournament of power right and then you're like okay
Hmm.
our new big bad guy this time is this guy who is as strong as uh, the god of the strike. I'm like okay we definitely can't get stronger than that unless you are literally fighting angels next and even I don't even know if that's the to street more it's like is this that god of distraction a fraud or someone just capping here because I saw this guy beat I saw Goku eventually beat what's his name?
Beerus.
Uh no, the tournament of power guy,
Oh, that big
bald
guy.
headed
Yeah, I know who
yeah.
you're talking about. I can't remember his name. Let me
I
Google
forgot
it.
I don't know I forgot his name.
He's
That's
still
crazy.
he's still weaker than Beerus.
Yeah, but what is it? I feel like Beerus can basically one tap Goku, right?
Yeah.
That's not why he's still at that level, bro. Why? What about Ultra? All that hype they give to Ultra is talk about some mood cause of mood, most gods of distraction can't even touch this power yet. And look at it. Oh my god!
I mean,
After the tournament of power, I thought, okay, Goku is like at this point he needs like actual gods to fight to have like a threat. Actual like probably like god, actual god, like really strong tournament or god or distracting gods or angels. And then we get Muro arc right after this.
yeah, Beerus is still stronger than Moro.
Yeah, I know, but it's like I expected by now, also like narratively wise, based on how they had been hyping each form and hyping each villain and all of that. Alternating Goku should quote
That
unquote
I think it was like
be able to box with Beerus.
I think it was future changes. I think Goku was meant to be on the same level as Beerus when he was in God form. But I think
Yeah,
like when he got God like the red the first time. But as the story went on, they just like kept on like
buffing
increasing.
him.
Yeah, they were like yeah, Beerus never used his full power. They just kept on like saying that
Yeah,
throughout.
yeah, but it's like even if okay, let's say Beerus is like a more special god of the stars, he's like one of the strongest or the strongest. I don't think he's the strong. I think he's like top three or something or top five.
Yeah,
But
he's not
so
the strongest.
okay, say he's like the exception. Does that mean at least Goku is as strong as the other god of destruction? Because I don't think it's even showing to be like that.
I honestly I don't know because the guy he fought, which I can't remember his name. Apparently, he's supposed to be as strong as like one of the, like he could have been the god of destruction in his universe, but he just chose not to. Or some as I think that's how the story goes. But like that guy is as strong as a god of destruction, and Goku was able to defeat him.
Could be the yeah. And then they meet this villain, Moro. I think his thing was I used to like he used to be the one dominating the universe before Frieza, but then
Yeah, he got
he was
said.
doing too much. He
Yeah,
got sealed or something.
yeah,
So most of his powers are gone. This is him like at his weakest. Goku
yeah,
fights him and somehow lose.
yeah.
How? Vegeta also does that and somehow loses. And
Established.
they just
Yes,
allow him to they just allow him to like regain his power. He reaches the peak of his power. He goes from stalemating Goku to stalemating Goku. Like are we serious right now? And then he goes on stalemating a bit like he's pressing Goku now, he's beating him a bit here and then Goku attains like a standard form of ultra instinct or whatever. Like I'm like, why? So, like even if nah, bro, nah. Even if it was at the peak of his power, I don't think Moro should be anywhere God of Distraction strength. Like I think I think it's things that he's a wizard, so he's like she's really tricky as of these like spells and all. But my friend was like, before he got to his peak, why were we having so much trouble with this guy?
it's been so
Why?
long. It's been so long since I read the Moro arc, so I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember anything. I
Uh,
can't remember anything. Uh,
and then Gohan just jumped straight to Vegeta and Goku's level of power overnight. I'm sorry, that shit was overnight because that guy was famously known for being out of shape and not training. And he goes from his last recorded strength was like was Super Saiyan 2, 3. I don't think he got Super Saiyan 3. His thing was like he got Super Saiyan 2 and then he learned ultimate Gohan, unlock my full potential or whatever. So he didn't need to learn Super Saiyan 3. He goes from that, past Super Saiyan 4, past Super Saiyan Gold, past Super Saiyan Blue, past Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct, perfected Ultra Instinct, or is it Master Ultra Instinct? Susano, whatever Ultra Instinct. Just one transformation. No, no, bro, no.
which one?
I can't accept it.
Which transformation are you talking about?
Beast Gohan.
That was in the movie, right?
Yeah, it's canon. It's kind of like it's in the manga. In the manga, they had him and Broly and uh, Goku. Then they're sparring together on Beerus's planet. And these guys are going band for band. How the Goku? I don't know. Point is, it's just a stupid show, but I've come to realize that fans like it for the cool moments. I've looked at the cool moments and the cool moments are cool. I don't like to.
Uh,
They were
I mean,
cool.
it's not just about cool moments. It's the fights. Like that. That's all Dragon. Dragon Ball
Yeah,
is
the
literally
fighting is the cool
people
moments.
people throwing
It's
hands.
the
That's
some of the transformations, the voice actor. I will not let you destroy my world.
yeah.
I will
Super
not
Saiyan
watch this
3.
anymore. Yeah, bro. Uh, yeah, it's peak. I'm not lie. Voice acting it really gets me. I can see why people like it, but it will be like One Piece, but better than One Piece because One Piece rage beats me all the time. But the thing it's supposed to do well, it doesn't really impress me. Dragon Ball would still impress me, so I guess that's the better. But that's just my short rant at this point. What are we? An hour and 15 minutes in.
We haven't even started talking about the main topic.
Yeah.
We are jumping right into X197. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah. So X197. We're going to speed run through so we can finish in like the next 30 to 40 minutes. Okay. X197 episode 6. We've both watched it, so we're going to give our rating at the same time after the countdown of three. So 1, 2, 3. I think it's an 8 out of 10.
7.5. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we are like so close. That's crazy.
Mm.
Do you want to start or I should start?
7.5. Because I have to bring down my rating from. Well, I don't think I have to bring down. Because last episode, I said the last episode was like at most an 8.
Hmm.
I had a 8.5, but I bring to almost an 8. I think I'm going to leave it at like a 7.8.
So you think
Yeah.
you think the last episode is better than this episode?
Mm. This episode made me laugh, bro. I'm not like, but they're like they have their strengths and weaknesses. I just like the fighting in the last episode, but this episode as a whole is better. I'm not like, mm,
So how is the last episode a seven point
mm.
eight and this a 7.5?
But the fourth last episode though really did.
What?
No, actually, okay, you know what? 7.5 last episode, 7.8 this episode. Yeah, I switched it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Xavier. We gotta watch that guy, bro. We gotta look at him a little. He was saying a whole bunch of stuff that just kept my eyebrow raised the entire time. What do you mean that Magnus? I need you in me. What is bro on? Never that deep gang that looks for you in me and I couldn't find you. Magnus, who's the voice actor for this guy? That guy is
uh, throughout, throughout the episode, you say something, I'll be like, pause, bro. Like I say it out loud. I'll be like, you pause. Like what?
bro at the beginning of the episode. Like
Okay.
the episode just started, and I was like, oh, I thought I felt like when I just saw like a replay from like the last episode. It makes sense. That was really peak. No, that guy was like that guy was. I wanna lie. I think he was Gwyneth. He might have been Gwyneth. That might have been his version of Gwyneth, bro. Bro is just reliving the moment. Talking like I thought it was going to be a serious scene where he was going to look at the moment and be like, "Oh, I think Magnus is alive, and I think he got teleported somewhere by Apocalypse." Instead, no. It's just talking about that. I'm sorry, I need you in me. Oh, Magnus, what? Bro did that so much. He did us broke his AI. He broke his. He gave his computer mind break, bro. That shit went out of control after that. Hell, like, he gave his computer trauma. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Ah,
yeah, yeah. Xavier glazing magnet. It was way too much. Like, the when the episode where Magneto died, I was like, oh yeah, friendship. This episode I was like, yo niggas, you niggas are sons, bro. Like, chill, bro.
nah, bro looked at his friend's daughter talking about some. You and I need to discover Magneto within us. You and we need to find. I'm like, God damn, bro, chill. You're doing too much. You're doing too much, bro. There's no reason for all of that. Like it's Daddy Magneto, but like, nah, there was actually no reason for that. Even I would draw a line there, bro. You're doing too much. Nah.
It was way too much. It was becoming bad. I was like, I was like, Charlie, chill. Like, yeah, it was becoming bad. It's interesting.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Did you have any issues with the episode?
Um, issues. I had flaws on my list. That's what I did. I had flaws on my list. I had flaws on the last episode too. I was looking back on stuff, bro. I was like, before I get into this, why couldn't they beat? Because Apocalypse can be beaten by the X-Men, right? They've fought him all at once and then beaten him. They've like had a fight with him and beaten him,
Yeah.
right? Why is it that sure there were only like half of them there, but there was half of them there, and then they couldn't beat Apocalypse before his uh, transformation in his boost? I saw this guy Nightcrawler jump on his back and teleport him like 2 meters away. Man, them that's not your powers. You can do more than that. What? Like,
You
I'm
do
just gonna leave it
realize,
as like
like,
just like a writing issue or something. Cause nah,
I think you forgot here, Apocalypse is like invulnerable, invincible, immortal. Like, you can't really do
but this
anything
is
to
before
Apocalypse.
his transformation. Like,
Yeah, but he still has those
if
powers.
they
Like, he doesn't, like, he has a long list of powers, but I didn't mention them because you said at the beginning. So that means he doesn't know how to use it. But he still has like the passive abilities, like he's invincible, he's invulnerable, he's immortal. Like, you can't really do anything
Yeah,
with
but
him.
so Nightcrawler can't teleport in any considerable distance anymore.
No, like when so
So that
when you
was that.
teleport him, what's like what difference does it make?
You were trying to get him away from the mantle thing, right? I
Oh,
think you'd have
oh,
done a way better job of
that's
storing
what you
him there.
meant. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
about.
talking about when they're trying to, yeah,
Oh, okay.
like they're all trying to stop him. Rogue jumps at him, just gets smacked back crazy. Uh, Beast jumps. I'll get into the Beast later, but and then Nightcrawler jumps on his back and teleports him like 2 meters behind. I'm like, what?
Yeah, the only problem I have with that scenario is the teleportation. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that makes no sense. I don't know why he teleported him so small. So yeah, that's interesting.
I'm just in the comics. It probably went different than this, and it probably made more sense. This is show where they're trying to write it their own way, so it's just a writing issue here. Into
I
this episode,
mhm.
sorry. Yeah, into this episode, I'm gonna talk about my thoughts. I mentioned Beast earlier. That guy, what does he actually do? What does Beast do?
Nothing. He's just super smart. That's it.
He's just super. What's the point of him being blue and being called Beast? What's the point of his transformation? He can't do anything. Legit, everyone around is stronger than him. Jubid
Yeah,
is stronger than him.
I mean that
And more useful than him too.
that's literally
What
like
has he accomplished?
that's literally it. Like he's just a beast. That's literally it, and he's super smart.
Super smart, bro. He has not made a single solution. The only thing he has done is to come to approximate solutions. He's come close, and someone else has to finish that thing, or he
I
usually just never finishes it.
I should say not smart intelligence. He created I forgot he created like he was created a time travel device in like the past.
Yeah, as I said, approximate solutions.
Yeah,
He never got to the end. He couldn't.
yeah, because they didn't
What's his
have
name?
all the
Bishop had
power.
to. I don't trust him. Even if he spoon fed. See, Tony Stark built this in a cave
You do
with a
realize
box of scraps.
Tony Stark is top famous intelligent people in the whole of Marvel, right? Beast is I don't
So
even
what is the
think
what is the point of the beast?
he's for
He's for
X-Men. He's for the
they
X-Men.
need
Are
to
you
get a
high?
better they need to get a better tech guy, bro. It's Forge. That's why Forge is here. What's the point
No.
of the beast
Forge
to Forge here?
no, Forge is not on he's not on Beast level.
Hell nah. I'll take Forge any day. At least Forge actually got a working time teleporter going on. The beast is is just blue.
So I just going to ignore context. Like everything
Context?
like you can't I don't know why I took about Beast because Beast is not like Beast cannot be a fraud because they've never portrayed him to be more than he is. And his
No, for
his
sure. There's
his,
never.
his intelligence isn't even a mutation. He's just genuinely that smart.
Yeah, sure. But he's like Renji. You know how Renji is also never really portrayed to be like captain level. He's not really he's not portrayed to be that strong. But at some point, after you gain a certain number of losses, after you jump at someone a certain number of times and get swatted away a certain number of times, you have to take another look at you and really
Ren
consider your
those are two different things.
role
Renji had
on the table.
Had his quote unquote bank eye. Beast is literally just a beast. I don't know what you I don't know what you want him to do.
He's a fraud.
He can't be a
I gotta put
fraud
him on fraud.
because he can't be a fraud because he's not portrayed to be more than he is. He's literally just a beast.
I've got to put him on the fraudulent list. What does he even do? I'm I'm not reassured whenever I see the beast. I'm not.
You shouldn't be like why would you
I'm
want like why would you want
whether
beast or to
intellectually or muscly. I'm not reassured.
I mean if you have
Especially intellectually.
if you
Yo,
that's calm. That's that at this
nah,
point
bro.
at this point you
See,
are
throughout the
stretching.
series,
At this point you are
from
stretching.
the X-Men X series, both seasons, there be one time where this guy's actually done something useful technologically wise,
Because they
like
didn't need
Tracy
anything.
invented it,
The only time
because he couldn't do anything.
because
He couldn't
he didn't
provide.
need it. Like what are you talking
He
about?
couldn't provide.
The only
He
time
couldn't provide,
the only
bro.
time they needed him to do something was as we saw in season two when he was creating a time machine. And the only reason why he
No, he
couldn't do
didn't need
that
him to do a lot of things in season one. I remember most a lot of them.
name them.
There was Madeline, the whole Madeline Pryor thing with Dean. There was
They needed what did they need him to do?
it was when there was a destabilization. She was being crazy. Had to fix him. She was being a clone and all that. They needed him to do something, bro. Like, yeah, there's nothing I can do. Oh, bro, the best thing you see, the best thing I'll give to Beast
Yeah,
is giving
because
analysis.
it's because
It
Sinister
appears his favorite
because
line.
Sinister has already done everything, that's why.
Yes, another person smarter than him.
Of course.
Impressive Beast. You should call him by his true title. Above no one, below everyone else. Ugh,
Yes,
he's
like
even smarter than Wolverine.
no one said Beast is. I don't even know if Beast is. I don't think he's top 10. But Sinister is
Top 10?
definitely way smarter than Beast.
Top 10? Top 10 like what? Smartest mutant or smartest people on Earth?
Most intelligent people on earth.
The question here should be top 20 or top 30.
It's
I don't think he
possible.
can crack that.
It's possible. Like I don't like that.
I don't.
That's exactly my point. I'm saying Beast isn't portrayed to be more than he is. So I don't know why we're even talking about him being on a fraud list. Whether he's top
Why do you think
20,
why
what?
do you think I'm talking about him now? He's wrapped up enough losses that I have to notice him. I have to. I have to.
But
I must address it.
no, that makes
It's
no
the
sense.
elephant in the room.
You can't put him on fraud list because he's not portrayed to be more than he is.
He
He
has a
wa-
zero percent
he
win
went
rate.
he went against Sinister, who is smarter than him. He went against he got sent to the pass, and he didn't have enough stuff to create what he needed to do. And Kang, who is probably smarter than Beast, was also around. Like I like he hasn't been portrayed. He hasn't been said to be more than he is. So this whole
He's a
conversation surrounding
fraud.
him makes no sense.
He is a fraud.
Move on to
When
the next.
someone has a 0%,
Move on
when
to the
someone
next
has a zero
person.
percent, hey, when someone has a 0% win rate,
TC.
they
Move on to
have.
the next person. This is a waste of time.
I will peg you. When someone has a 0% win rate, they have a seat at the table of frauds.
Okay, now move to the next person.
Xavier,
hmm
he did better in this episode, but I'm still hating.
In this episode,
I
he
don't.
was useless in this episode. I don't.
He did, like I'll give him no. He's facing a machine, so he can't really uh, like you can't really mind hack it or
Nah,
anything.
he was a fraud.
Like yeah, well, yeah, I say the now I have to actually defend you here. All my damn, I'm actually defending Xavier. I have to defend Xavier here, bro, because without his abilities, he's just a guy on a wheelchair. He was able to put up some points. He
He
did
could
pretty
have
well.
just
Well, he did.
he could have just released a
Did
psionic wave energy against the like that. When I was watching the episode, that's what I was saying. Bro, I was like, why don't you just using your psionic energy? Like you do have that.
nah, bro. If I'm going to blame someone for not being able to do something against what a robot, it will be more Jean than Xavier, because nah,
Not just like
Jean,
the problem with this episode
Jean.
is they tried to make Polaris the main character, therefore they made all the other X-Men frauds. I'm like,
Yeah, it's like a Justice League episode. Hmm.
what do you mean?
When they're focused on one guy, then the villain is able to like
You haven't
backhand Superman.
you literally haven't seen any Justice League like well you haven't seen just the animated show, so why are you even
Am I
talking about
wrong
it?
though?
I know it's been so
Am I
long.
wrong though?
It's been so long.
I'm not wrong, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not wrong.
I'm like
I was Superman's hero most of the time.
eh.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Yeah, it was
Hilarious.
like that part was like really bad. I was like Gene alone when they're like, oh yeah, like we
Bro.
need we need like an
No, 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 no.
mhm.
He was like, boy, Professor, we've got this. Shoots like three beams. He's like, damn it. He's prepared for everything we've got. I'm like, are we dead ass, bro? If your minds are, let me kicking off your minds, are we dead ass? He was like, well, not everything. I think it was from the trailer that whole Wolverine thing she did. And that hits the robot. I was like, okay. And then the robot just gets up and like smacks them to the side. Then
Yeah,
they're off. They're out of commission for Xavier's entire fight. Bro had to wake them up. And these guys still didn't get there in time. And Polaris came caught up and came to help. And then the robot was talking about something. I didn't predict this. You couldn't foretell that the people you left behind would follow you.
yes,
What happened to
yes,
bro could predict everything. Yeah.
yes. Like that, it was so bad. Like I think the only reason why I gave this episode an 8 out of 10 was because of Magneto. I'm not diving into it right now, but like it was because of Magneto and because of the animation of the fight scenes and Polaris's power. Because like all her crash out scenes were like peak animation, but like the writing was so terrible. It was so terrible. Like when the same thing when the robot said, "I did expect," I'm like, bro. You just fought with her. You fought with her like you whooped her ass, bro. Like what are we talking about? are we
I'm
are we
sure,
are,
but
are we going to pretend you didn't just whoop her ass? Like she whooped everyone. She whooped everyone. She saw
people,
the whole class plus Polaris and Bishop. Bro, yeah,
Bro,
they're just
bro,
set. They're just set.
that like combo, that combo she gave to Korra, she had that papa, it was wind them, was like see the stars. I said, that's crazy. And then one shot after that, I was like, nah, that's all of that to come and do this against these bombs,
And
bro.
like
And
what do you call it? Polaris dropping like the one liners throughout the episode was so cringe. Ha, it was so cringe. Like at the start of the episode when like she first appeared, she said something I can't remember, and I was like, oh, like who wrote this line? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, it was so cringe. I don't know if I can like find the episode and like
yeah, I remember what you were talking about, but I should have forgotten that. Like, it was against those mutants,
yeah.
racists or
Oh,
something.
she said something like the polar opposite. I'm like, stop, stop, stop. That's so terrible. And it happened throughout the episode, dropping cringe one liners.
It seems she really needed to find Magneto in her, huh?
Yeah.
Speaking of it, is it just? I feel like she was giving me like Rogue vibes. Like I saw Rogue later, I was like, wait a second, I just felt like I'm watching Rogue this entire time.
I I didn't realize before, but now that I'm saying it, in their animation they have similar characterization. Yeah,
Yeah, same like accent or way of talking to her. Is it like some sort of more south? No, not as
I think it's their
uh,
attitude, the way they
much as.
behave.
Mm,
I think it's the way they behave, yeah. And that one of the most annoying parts is like the fact that when they're like, yeah, we need this unlimited amount of like energy to overpower him. I'm like, nigga, there's no way you can gaslight me and say Jean cannot do it. Like there are levels of gaslighting, but that gaslighting is way too much.
Right, when they said that, I looked around. I was like, I count one, two, three, four. Four niggas who can do that. All of you can do that. What do you mean? I need you to find the inner magnet in yourself. Come with me. Let's take a trip. Let's see your father. Let's see your daddy for one last time. Ah, I understand him. My father. Oh my goodness. Because Jean, like, bro, Jean, after they knocked her out, she gets up and like immediately restrains the robot. I'm like, Jean, she want to do this. Why didn't she do this before? And why is she restraining this? Like, disintegrates the robot. What happened to I can control all matter? I think it's telekinesis or something. What happened to that shit, bro? Do use that thing to turn it into dust, and it's just
I mean, she broke like she did break it apart, but then it self healed.
yeah, it came back.
Yeah, and
When I saw that, yeah, I was like,
I'm
okay, maybe this robot is kind of strong.
no, I was like, that's a stretch. That's a stretch.
Yeah, I was like, it's kind of strong, but also, how is it doing this?
Yes,
Because
yes,
wasn't it just like random metal that
yeah.
formed itself with the robot?
I
How
was,
is it doing this? Is it the AI like programming? Is it code?
I
Python?
was,
Is it using Python to do this?
I was like,
Well, okay.
the writers are reaching, bro. The writers are reaching. Yeah, and like
So
then for some reason Polaris is able to like destroy it and Jean is able. That makes no sense. And Polaris is nowhere near Magneto. Polaris is on the same level of Magneto. Like I don't know why we're pretending that she is. Maybe they want to make it like that in the animation. But in the comics they are not on the same level.
because
Magneto is leaps
I'm like,
above her.
there's only because they have the same power, right?
Yeah, they
What
have the
I
same
gather.
power.
Yeah, I was like the only Omega level electro master of whatever his
Magnetism.
power
Yeah,
state
it's
is called.
Magneto.
Yeah, magnetism is magnet, so she shouldn't. I guess she'll do for now. I guess. Also, I'm gathering from what I gathered towards the end of the episode. The robot was actually still just training them, right? They hadn't really gone rogue.
That's what I get from it.
Interesting. Because I thought this was like the origin of a natural like X-Men villain, and they just like
I don't
bootlegged it into the
I
episode.
don't know. I don't know if this is the comics.
Hmm. My boy Gambit is back, just as it was foretold to us
Yeah,
5,000 years ago.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited for Gambit too. I'm excited for Gambit. And I almost forgot that I wanted to talk about this. Even when he's dead, Magneto is aura farming. Like that's how built different he is. Like he's on the same level as Vader without aura farming, bro. Like when they were giving the flashbacks, and I'm like, how can I forget the magnificence of this man, bro? He's beautiful,
Bro.
bro. bro, bro. Nah, nah, nah,
Bro.
nah, nah, nah.
Also, the government agent lady, the one who created X Force, X
The
whatever
one
it's
who is
called.
now like evil for no reason. Well, she's not evil, but like
Yeah, like I'm like, why are we fighting so much against the X
X
Men?
Men.
Like,
Yeah,
did I miss? Was she like the original season? I missed something or what? Because she's basically a friend to them. Why is she like Xavier
like
dares to curse federal laws?
like
How dare
literally
he
the
try
whole
to
of
save more mutants?
the
Like
whole of
what?
season one, she was literally like with the X Men, and she even released Magneto. Like I don't. This was a
Yeah.
complete 180 for no reason. Is so
Yeah,
weird.
and even in the episode, she was still like good, like up until the last part with Polaris, because she was still with Polaris. So, Polaris was like about to kill niggas, and
Yeah,
that for me makes sense why she got kicked out.
yeah,
But she's still
definitely.
like trying to, she's just like lawfully good. Not lawfully, not law. When I say lawful, I mean like actual like law, like she's following the government.
Yeah,
But yeah, she's still, and they're like, oh, the government has outlawed the X-Men. Maybe she's just like a rule follower, so she's like, oh, they are operating outside of the laws on some
yeah,
Captain Marvel
yeah.
type thing.
I don't think she's evil. I just think the 180 is a problem. Like, how did she go
Mm.
from saying Magneto is right to like a total 180? Was it because of like Asteroid M or something? Maybe it was because of like Asteroid M.
Like I don't know, and there was so many other little things that was just like when Xavier was like, yeah, I'm going to visit Genosha to find a place of my greatest failure. You were not here on this
Yes,
planet.
yes,
You
yes,
had no
yes.
idea of this. Like a week ago, you were not here. Well, how is this your greatest failure? This is oh my goodness, bro.
The writer was so bad. And one annoying thing is the fact that the episodes feel so disjointed. If honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that like I got to see Polaris use her powers like so good, like her crashing out scenes were like peak, and
Yeah.
then the Magneto scenes, I'll be like, why are we getting a Polaris episode? Like
Mm.
the only reason why this episode exists is a setup to make Polaris what do you call it, the next Magneto,
Remember. Uh,
and to make the X-Men create the X Corp. That's literally the
mm.
only reason for this episode. I'm like, the first 90% of the episode was useless. The whole thing with the machine and all that. I'm like, bro, this is like, it's almost a filler episode. Almost.
To see, I actually want to know what's gonna happen when Apocalypse comes back with his horsemen and he's attacking. Because Apocalypse is not a mutant eater or a human; he just doesn't like anyone, so he's going to attack people randomly. Like, how are niggas going to be reacting when he's just blowing up New York? Are they gonna be like X-Men? Do not intervene, for you scare us more than these people trying to actively kill us. Like, is that the response, or is Captain America and Iron Man just going to be sitting there and be like, well, this is an X-Men episode. We can't interfere while the world is about to be destroyed. Uh, well, it's just logistics and all of that.
That brings me to like writers, like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure we spoke here a lot, so like, how I feel about Hollywood writers in general. I believe all of them should be fired, and then they should employ like new writers, because most of them they're on crack. But like, sometimes I feel like comic writers are the same, because they're
Feel
after,
like
yeah.
it's a fact.
After the One World Under Doom comic event, they started like this new Avengers comic. I don't remember the title. Is it some? It was something I don't remember. But like the villain is Red Hawk and his Hawk team, and they're basically doing. It's basically like also uh like it's also like the One World Under Doom story. Like it's a crisis event, like crossover events. Like, but they don't call it crisis, but like I don't even know what Marvel calls it. Anyway, yeah, so this time the villain is Red Hawk, and Reed Richards, like the heroes, they weren't being led by Reed Richards, but like Reed Richards was like talking to the government. And they're like, yeah, we don't want you to interfere because we humans want to do it ourselves. I'm like, bro. I'm like, I'm like, uh, what am I reading? I'm like,
Government said that to Reed Richards.
yeah, the Secretary of State or something, the woman. And I'm like,
Oh, did you see Reed Richards in the X-Men episode? I think I saw him.
in the X-Men episode, I don't remember.
Yeah, he was like in the background playing, using his arms as like skipping rope with children or something. Anyway, continue.
I don't remember, but yeah. So like,
Yeah.
I'm like the writer. I'm like the writer thinks he's cooking, but he's not cooking. What is? It's two things. It's either you're making the person a dumb person, the person is stupid, or you're trash at writing. And you can't tell me a person this stupid became secretary of state. Well, I mean, happy to the rule. So what am I saying?
Yeah.
But like, but like, I'm like the reasons. Like, my problem isn't that the person is just stupid. My problem is he's trying to write a logical thought process that makes her reasoning sound, but it makes no sense. I'm like, I'm reading the reasons. I'm like, nigga, like it makes no sense. You think you're cooking, but you're not cooking. Just admit that she's dumb or you're a bad writer. You can just say she's a dumb person. Will agree. But I like, oh yeah. But when when superheroes intervene, it escalates and becomes too much. And I'm like, and you think you intervening is going to make a difference? Like, like what? Do you think you intervening is not going to escalate? Like, it's magically not going to escalate? Like, what? That. It was so bad. It's terrible.
Mm. I thought you were getting to a point in relation to what, because the way you just jumped onto what I was saying, so I thought you had a point relating to that. Not
Oh,
a point though.
what was your point? I don't remember. I don't remember what your point
I
was.
was talking about what how people are going to be reacting when Apocalypse is killing everyone indiscriminately, and the people just gonna be like, X-Men, don't save us.
No, 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 no. I was like,
Yeah.
it reminded me of that,
Oh,
like,
okay.
as in, because, like,
Yeah.
you're talking about the fact that, like, if she's going to say the same, to, like, do X-Men do help us or something, and I'm like, it reminded me of that specific thing that has actually happened in the recent Avengers comics.
You giant blue monster, get away from here. We don't like your kind. You giant green monster. Yes, do more of what you're doing.
And
I don't
like
understand this mutant shit.
the thing in the like if it happened in the X-Men, I might understand because I'll be like, okay, sure, they hate mutants. But in the Avengers comic I read, I'm like, niggas, you're stretching too much. Yeah, like no hero should help you. Like
Hey,
it's
that's a pun. Reed Richards, you're stretching too much. No.
yeah. I didn't even realize.
Mm.
But yeah, now that like we spoke about the episode, I think giving the episode like an 8 out of 10 is way too much. I think it can be a six out
I
of
was about
ten.
to say, I was about to say that someone is listening to us. Be like, these guys have been ripping into this episode for the last Ultimate, and they gave it such a great rating. This went into it for so long. I don't know. Like outside of the outside of the like deficiencies you feel like as you're watching it, like you just like why what, but the feel of the episode itself just felt good. I don't know how to put it.
Yeah, it
A lot
did.
of it at least.
Yes, yes, it
Yeah,
did.
just so that's why I say it was better episode wise than the last episode because I like the last episode fight scenes, but this one had like moments from Polaris that I like more, and the story itself as a story, like like the episode itself as a whole. I was just like, okay, you had so many moving things that I yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because generally,
Eh,
if I'm watching something and like the story is this bad, I'll be really pissed. I'll either stop watching or like force myself to. But like this one, I was thoroughly entertained. So like I'm like, yeah,
mm.
it can be like an eight. So that's why I texted you. I was like, yo, we have to talk about this because I was excited with the moments and Magneto, if Aura famine, even when he was like dead. But like thinking about the story alone and talking about it, I'm like, shit, this shit was trash. This shit was trash.
Yeah, bro. But that's how I felt with Mushoku Tensei. Like I'm telling you, at the back of my head, I was like, the show is not the best, but it's not as bad as people talk about. When I was talking about, I was like, you look at this show, it's off a peg. Look at this show is off a peg, bro. I can't really think of anything good to say. Yeah, yeah.
uh, so if
Xmen97.
if we are ranking like our top three episodes right now, how do you rank your top three?
Apocalypse, the episode Apocalypse. I think that's what the episode was called. Rise of Apocalypse.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, Rise of Apocalypse.
Uh, number one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, number two. It will be the one right before Rise of Apocalypse. The one with the Magneto or family. Yep.
Rise of Apocalypse
Yeah,
1.
yeah.
Mm.
Basically, the one where Magneto was in it, and the other one where Magneto was in it.
And what would be the third
And
one?
then between episode one, episode five, and episode six. Hmm, episode six over episode five, episode six and episode one. Which one would I pick? No, Jean and got to piss me off. Yeah, this episode would be my two favorites.
So it's Rise of
Uh,
Apocalypse 1. It's a Rise of Apocalypse 2, 1, and
two,
then
yeah,
the
yeah,
episode 6.
yeah.
For me, it's Rise of Apocalypse 2, this one, and then X Force.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, I think X Force had a better like story, but this one had like so many cool moments because
Those,
of its.
see, I don't care how you rank your bottom two, as long as Rest of Apocalypse 2 is there, and number one, which it can't not be there. But the only thing I care about is what isn't there, or
And
what
that,
is should be there. Rise of Apocalypse 1 should be in your bottom two.
no, it's impossible.
Magneto.
Yes, but I still think the X Force episode was more enjoyable.
Based on what? Huh? What have they done? How many points have they put up in the league? Huh? What have they done? Nothing. They did nothing in the episode. What happened? What happened?
We got those cool Jubilee fight scenes.
Shut up. Shut up.
Uh,
Fight scenes.
yes,
Scene. There was one scene. Just one like 5 minutes or was it 80 minutes? I forgot how long it was supposed to go. But like, just one scene. It wasn't that cool, bro. It wasn't that cool. She was fighting normal human beings.
it,
I was
it,
not
it
impressed.
was that
I was
cool,
like, I thought,
bro.
what's all this animation for? What's all this animation for, bro? She can beat all of them with one attack. One attack.
It was
Ending themselves, I was also not trying to kill. Like, they had a gun to her face several times and they didn't do anything.
yeah. She's
No, I
also
was
not
not.
trying to kill them. Like it's a mutual not trying to kill each other.
It's how you impressed with that. But then I was like dancing at prom or something.
That doesn't mean the
No,
choreography wasn't good. The choreography and animation was good.
hell
And
nah, bro.
Rise of Apocalypse 1 didn't have anything. It didn't have anything going for it apart from like Magneto dropping like one liners. That's
It,
the only thing. It didn't have anything going for it. There was no
it,
cool fight
it had
scenes.
that instigating guy.
But that's all. Like
It had
it's
two instigating guys.
it was exciting. It was funny, but it wasn't really exciting. Like there was nothing memorable from Rise of Apocalypse 1. All you had was
It had
Apocalypse.
fraud moments from Beast.
It had from moments from I was about to say everyone, but like yeah, everyone.
Mhm.
Rogue was just standing there. Like I'll never forget that
Yeah, she
scene.
didn't do anything.
I was like, bro,
He
why is
didn't do.
she?
There was nothing for him to do. There was something for Beast to do, and he failed at it.
I'm talking about when they were fighting. I'm talking about when they circled them. What do you call it? In at the end of the episode. Then I'm like, why was Rogue just standing there? Like I'll never forget that scene. And it
She
was it
was
was
not pressed.
bad.
That's why. See, when you're the strongest in the room, you can do anything.
She wasn't the strongest in the room.
Shut up. Let me have this. When you're the strongest, when you know everyone around you is an ant, you can just be there or off. That's what she was doing, bro. She was not pressed. That's what that is what you saw.
I don't even know how I'm listening to you. Yeah, but like that episode it was made, bro. It was made. At most, it was like a 6 out of 10. At most, now
All
I'm
the
giving
all
it
the
four
all
out
the
of
all the ooh nah, all the banter between Xavier and Magneto trying to steer that with the whole apocalypse trying to like gaslight and indoctrinate him in their views and or some Malcolm X and Martin Luther King thing going right before my eyes. That shit was looking peak, bro. You couldn't really understand the deep values and deep it's
bro. We literally get
my
that every Magneto scene. Like that's the thing. We get that every time Magneto is seen. So it's not really special to have him in that episode.
man. Nah, bro. Over two over that. I can't.
Bro, X Force was like top notch.
X X what X Force X Force. Just Jubilee.
Yeah.
Just say Jubilee, bro. What did any of the other
Mm.
guys do?
Did you forget the battle with the X Factor? That was a
X
good
Factor.
battle. Yeah.
Those guys slapped each other for around a bit. I thought there was actually like they all had like a fighting chance going on here just for just for what's her name, green haired girl. Why am I
Polaris.
so bad at it lately? Just for Polaris to wake up and just know death everyone. I saw that and I was shocked.
I
Then
was
later
also
I
shocked. That
after I
was
was like,
like yeah,
uh,
that's what I'm saying. I think they're trying to make it the next Magneto. That's why because that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
that was the episode right after part A or it's episode two, so sorry after episode one with like the young Nathan. I was looking at this guy moving like a mini jeans. I was like, I'm kind of interested here. I've not really. I can't remember how this guy was. I remember really, but like I couldn't. I was like, wait, what was this? It's like adult him, like Cable was he moving like this. Next episode comes out and I just see bro get beat up by everyone. I was like, nah, bro,
I mean, I keep on
no.
saying Cable it makes sense because Cable can't use his full power because of the technovirus. So that one is different.
But
That was
what's the point of episode one then? Like, what was he doing with the whole him learning how to use his powers through the virus and him getting that thing from Apocalypse's ship?
bro. I've been
Uh,
asking myself about multiple episodes this season. Like after we got the Rise of Apocalypse episode, like every episode since then, I'm like, what's the point of the Rise of Apocalypse episode? Like that's the
there's
question.
just there's just there's just been two episodes, but calm down.
Bro, when I was watching episode 6, I was like, bro, is Apocalypse just like chilling or something? Like the only thing we got is
He's
like
preparing the soldiers.
no, the only thing we got was like at the end of the episode, him resurrecting Gamze. I'm like, how? Like
Oh, so kind of, honestly, kind of makes sense, but it's just a question I have. Like that, the apocalypse we saw then, was that the one from episode five or the one from episode one?
what do you mean?
Because it's like the apocalypse, like yeah. Is it the apocalypse from episode one that leaves into the past, the one that they have faced
No,
in the
these are
old
all these
series?
are all these things we don't know. Like that's what is annoying me. Like I keep on saying this season, I don't know whether it's because I'm watching like one episode, unlike how I watch everything, but like it feels disjointed. It feels so
Mm.
disjointed.
Yeah, because the last season I went to look back on stuff because I was like, huh, because I know I'll put this right now, I'm putting money on this. I'm betting my left cheek on this. The next two episodes, you're gonna get at least 8 out of 10. You're gonna go 10 out of 10 for each episode. Trust me. Right. I look back on season one, because this is like from episode 7 to episode 9, right? Season one,
Hmm.
they started that like their like run of peak episodes at like episode 5 or episode 6. From episode 5 to episode 6. They just went back to back all the way to the finale. So there's that.
Yeah, but there was
But
Magneto. You keep on
but
forgetting.
but as you say, I'm talking about you talking about it being disjointed. Like it just had like two filler episodes that season. I think episode 2 and 4 maybe. Everything else was just they're going. Oh no, it can't be episode 4. I think it was episode 5. Anyway, they're just going band for band, pick for pick, bro. Each episode was going band for band with each other.
Because
Now it's a
Magneto
few
was
episodes.
in.
It was
Like
not just because of that. Unfortunately, it was not just because of that.
it was, it was. We have,
Oh
we have,
bro.
we have one of the greatest scenes with Magneto was right, and then we had one of the greatest scenes with what do you call it? Asteroid M.
It was not just that, bro. Between Gambit, that episode where Rogue was tweaking.
That
Was it
was like
Gambit?
episode 5.
Gambit? Yeah, Gambit was like episode 4 or 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
yeah, but
as I said, they were going back to back.
you said 7 to 10, right?
No, 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 no. Oh, like 6 to 10.
Yeah, but even 6 to 10 is
Nah.
basically the same because Gambit was right was like episode 5.
Yeah. Let me clarify this before I lied to myself. I remember looking at it and I was like, "Wow, this stretch of episodes was just pretty peak."
I said Gambit was right.
But
So instead of what do you call it? What did Gambit see when he was when he died?
the name's Gambit, Monami.
Yeah, remember
Remember
it.
it.
Yeah, that was the title of the episode. Remember it.
Yeah. Oh, my laptop is fooling with me. Right. Hmm. Hold on, chat. Give me one. Alright, bro. Right. So from uh right, so episode 5 was Remember It.
Mm.
6, okay, no, 6 pissed me off, I'm not lying.
Oh,
Six is still sort of better than Love. Six was the Storm episode with Forge.
yeah, and another, yeah, another.
Take that one out. But 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, yeah.
My point still
7 was
stands.
the
I still stand by my point.
mm, nah, bro, because Gambit Rogue what's his name? Magneto comes back in 8 or 9. He comes at the end of 8 because 8 is when the monster, the Sentinel start boxing. Bro, like, nah, I'm just remembering some stuff. You have like Nightcrawler teleporting Wolverine through his tunnel. You had like that cool animation scheme. They were fighting for their lives, and
I'm not
yeah,
forgot.
but
Yeah, and when they went like up through like the building, yeah, those are all great scenes.
yeah,
Yeah, but like none of them trump Magneto floating in the air and just and
bro.
then
But that was
just
like
EMP the
before we
whole
got that
world.
though, we were still getting peak. That was like 2 episodes of peak
It,
before
no, of
Magneto put
course,
his like fingers and
bro.
stuff.
2 episodes of peak is
So
a
it can't
stretch.
be, it
Two
can't just,
episodes,
it can't.
no, 2 episodes of peak is a stretch. Magneto came at the end of episode 8. I'll say like one episode of peak.
Nah,
Yes,
2 episodes of peak because it came at the end. Episode 7 was peak ish,
ish.
peakish.
Ish. It was just
So
peak ish. That was when Rogue was like just fooling around. Yeah,
Fully,
bro.
she was tweaking. She was crashing out on Captain America. They went to find Bolivar Trash. Was about to crash out on that guy. I think she actually crashed. She killed him. She killed her. That guy turned into a robot and found out about what's his name. Damn, bro, I can't remember anything. I can't remember anyone's name. Yeah, the main villain guy. And all of that happening, and Scott was all from his eyes and all of that. Yeah, bro. Come
That
on.
was what's that the next episode?
No, that was all in that. That was all in that episode. Because I was at the end of, because at the end of the episode I'm talking about, he had killed him and then he had come back as a robot. Then in the next episode, the
Yeah,
robots
that's what
activated all around the world.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like all the episodes that are like at peak, Magneto was in them.
She was not. No, I can't say this
Well,
country.
you see, yeah, what
Yeah,
like I can say that episode 7 was peak. History was peak. But
yeah,
nothing really happened in episode 7. But like all the from 8 to 10, which were all peak, Magneto was in all of them.
tolerance is extinction. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Bro, it's already been an hour and 54. Let's stop this.
I want to three. So
uh,
season 2, episode 9. It's
mm,
called it's episode 9. Yeah, it's called uh Survival of the Fittest.
to
Oh my
Apocalypse.
god, I just seen it, bro. I used to always go to Apocalypse, but like, I can just see it, man. I'm gonna see some peak, bro.
It's going to be Apocalypse episode. Well, I'm just
Oh, I think
wondering.
the next two episodes, I said on yeah, the next three. This episode
Three.
six, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the next three episodes are going to be Apocalypse episodes.
Yeah, I know, but like the fact that they named the like last episode Survival of the Fittest
Oh yeah,
means it's going to be like a war against Apocalypse. And then maybe after that we get what's that guy's name? The villain with the O, what's his name?
Omega Man,
What?
Omni Man.
The one who is made out of Magneto and Professor X's psyche.
Oh, pause. Oh, Onslaught.
Onslaught, yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, it's almost 12. It's like a 5 minutes away from 12. You have to end it. Philip, do you have anything to say?
I trust in the next three episodes.
Last thing I'll say is while I still, because even though some episodes, well, most of the episodes this season has been disappointing, I think the season as a whole has almost been as good as season one. So I'm still going to trust in the last two episodes. But
Yeah, I can't give it that though. I'm trusting, but I can't give it that
yeah,
uh, because it's not almost as good.
I think it's almost as good as. I don't think it's as good, but I think it's almost as good. I don't think it's too bad. You know.
I think the only thing that stands out to most of the episodes of season one was the Rise of Apocalypse 2. Everything else, I can't give it that.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, I can give more, but we'll talk about that later because we're already out of time.
Yeah,
So
okay.
we'll see you guys later. I don't think there's anything else to say. Remember, your God loves you, so take care. Philip, do you have anything else before we go?
God loves you.
Nigga, just copying me. Okay, all right, that's right, me now. All right, see you guys later.